Hello, and welcome to UWF Resurrection.
We are back, boys.
I am very excited.
Same, I haven't seen you in a while, except on Twitter, Joe.
Yeah.
So,
we got a pretty stacked card tonight, and we are in Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena.
We wanted to make sure that our return show was...
Oh, and it looks we got Prestige coming out. Sorry to cut you off there.
No problem. Prestige, last time we saw them, they beat Du Bois in a best 2 out of 3 tag match for those titles you see around their waists.
I believe that they have an open mic tonight.
They have an open mic, but they... Let's just see what they have to say.
Yeah.
Prestige, though, an absolute great tag team. The last time we saw them, once again, they had a fantastic match with the boys. So, we just have to see what the hell do they have to say here.
I believe they got 4.25 stars from Best Battle Observer, but let's see what they have to say.
What?
Not defending their titles.
Joe, did you know about this?
I did not.
Okay.
They're not wrong there. They are the best tag team.
I mean, they're not competing, so...
Yeah, but they are the best tag team, so... can't really blame them.
I feel like I can...
Okay. Oh, SOM coming out here. Mike away from Souls of Mischief.
See, he's spitting facts right now.
I mean, they're not making my ears bleed.
It's arguable for me. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. They're good.
Yeah. What do you have against them?
Nothing.
Sending out a challenge? Benny Banks.
Benny Banks, our general manager. What is he planning here? Because I don't like when he says that.
I guess they will defend their titles.
I mean, you can't ignore the GM.
I mean, anything he says go...
What?
Tag Team Elimination Chamber match. Oh my god.
Looks like Benny Banks had the same ideas we did. Welcome back, UWF.
What a match that's scheduled for tonight, but here's our first official match and our first ever women's match. We have Amber Reed versus Dawn Wolf versus Kate Madison of Hardcore Chaos, who will be in action as we just learned later tonight.
Yep, we have been scouting the globe for some of the best women's wrestlers on the planet. And honestly, I think we did a really good job.
I agree.
Coming out to the ring first, however, is Amber Reed. She is a fantastic wrestler with the finishers of Pater and the Dragon Twist Cutter.
Though she is pretty new to the scene here, but she has been skyrocketing here.
Yeah, there are not a lot of people who rise like Amber Reed, but here she is. Also, I love that theme music, by the way.
Just staring at the crowd, taking her time down to the ring.
Staring into the crowd. She knows that tonight, this match, to quote the words of the infamous Stephanie McMahon, is historic for women.
It's our first ever women's match, so...
Yeah.
Which... I hope we'll be the first of many here.
Like, I feel like I heard this going throughout the locker rooms. Like, this was heard by everyone. The women here feel that whoever wins this match, like, they have to win this match.
Well, what do you think would be in store for whoever wins tonight?
I'd like to believe a future title shot whenever that happens.
And just imagine the wave of emotions going through their heads tonight.
Absolutely. This is absolutely I've got to imagine it's nerve-wracking for every one of them.
And now coming out is Dawn Wolf, I believe.
Sorry, entrances are a little new to us. We apologize.
I got it right.
Hey, I'm so proud of you, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm good.
You keep spouting about it on Twitter, but anyway. Dawn Wolf. Once again, we apologize. All these wrestlers are very new to us, but I can at least say she dons the finishers of Dawn's, the back suplex neckbreaker and the flip pile driver.
Representing Chicago with her attire tonight.
Yeah, you can see on the back Chicago Strong Style. The New York crowd, I don't think they're that happy about that.
Not a fan of it,
I mean,
to say the least. At least our
got,
baseball fans, at least.
Yeah, baseball, and also we got the two pizza lovers out here. Chicago versus New York. Good God.
But now, Kate Madison, part of Hardcore Chaos, who is no stranger to competition here.
She has, right now I'm already seeing, is like the most, I won't say excited because every woman here is excited, but she's definitely the most pumped up maybe? She looks less nervous.
Running to the ring. I mean, her team already has a presence here, so I guess that kind of eased her in to tonight.
Yeah, I mean, now we know that they're going to be in a tag team elimination chamber, so imagine if she got some momentum for Hardcore Chaos.
And then Hardcore Chaos wins tonight. What a night it could be for them.
It would quite literally be hardcore. However, Amber Reed, Dawn Wolf, and Kate Madison. Here we go!
Amber Reed off the gate running for something there, and Kate Madison stuffs her.
Going for the kick, getting out of here, right out of the way. Kate Madison, I forgot to mention, donning the finishers of the rolling on pretty and the spinning handle Samoan slam.
And Amber Reed going after everyone, not letting anyone get away from her.
Amber Reed is absolutely like straight out the gate. She's wrestling a lot more energetic than her entrance.
I mean, do you expect anything different? Like I said, this is a historic match tonight.
No, of course not. But do you think maybe in a triple threat you should try to save your energy? Granted, she's definitely hurting them right now, but still.
I mean, it depends.
Going for the kick. Kate Madison, no, Amber Reed catching her.
Dawn Wolf going for something. They're trying to break up the submission, it looks like.
Oh my God! Kick right to the head by Wolf. What was even that submission? And Kate Madison rolling out very quickly.
It looked like a variation of a crossface. And remember, this, we haven't said this, but this is one fall to a finish. This is not elimination. And what a kick.
Amber Reed reeling off the crowd right now. She's definitely earned some momentum in the first minute of this matchup.
It's pretty much been all her right now.
Absolutely. Inverted neck breaker.
Now Dawn Wolf and Kate Madison going after it. Clothesline. Amber Reed wants to get some, and what a maneuver, flapjack.
Amber Reed is now the only person who has not rolled out here. Oh, good lord.
Going for a pin here. First pin we see here. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Kick out. Kate staying alive. I don't see her being taken out that easily.
For Amber Reed, you gotta believe the reason she hasn't rolled out is adrenaline, because if she didn't have that adrenaline, I think that the damage would get to her at some point.
Absolutely. If you keep moving, the pain's just mental.
You kind of just confuse your body into thinking you could still go, and that will be the best option.
2. Dawn Wolf breaking up the pin. Amber has just had an edge on everyone so far.
She's had an answer for everything, and you see a knee to the face now on Dawn Wolf.
Oh my God.
You see constantly going for submissions from Amber Reed, which is smart. She keeps trying to wear down her opponents.
A vicious crossface here. Getting out of it though, that is one hell of a submission.
Now all woman back to her feet, spoke too soon, suplex!
Amber Reed finally rolling out. I get the feeling the pain setting in.
I did not expect to see that from Kate Madison, the biggest woman in this match.
Absolutely, honestly, these days in wrestling, there are a lot of people who defy gravity, no matter the size. And you know what? Every time it is still absolutely insane. Oh my God!
Jumping over again, both of them there. Going for another pin.
And the Reed trying to capitalize, but Kate Madison kicking out real quick.
It's a smart game plan, trying to catch your opponents off guard and finishing this as quick as you can.
Yeah. Kate Madison just getting kneed right in the face. Dawn Wolf reversing the move, hitting the clothesline.
As we see here, Amber Reed has been up the longest out of anyone.
Now she's starting to feel the pressures. Dawn Wolf picking her up. What is she looking for here? Oh my goodness!
That front flip pile driver hits. Could this be it? Dragging Amber Reed to the center, but Kate Madison not going ahead with a drop kick.
Kate Madison capitalizing, pin Amber Reed.
And now she's going for something of her own.
What is she looking for here? Oh Lord. Rolling? Unprettier, Jesus!
Double's not doing anything. She better do something quick, but Amber Reed kicks out. Good for her.
Wolf, what were you doing there? Going around, dropping her with the neck breaker. Knee right to the back. Dawn Wolf. Maybe this is her moment, going for the pin.
That knee is that Chicago strong style we talked about earlier.
Yeah, we are very far into this triple threat, and Kate Madison just keeps keeping on at one.
I mean, she looks like the powerhouse of this match, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
Honestly, you're not wrong. Kick right to the gut of Amber. Going for the pin. 1. Amber Reed pulling right back with the 1 count.
Now she's hulking up here.
Powering through, going under.
Dr. Teeth! And a backflip. She's hyped up.
You know, people are a lot different in their entrances than they are in the matches. And you can tell here, the same submission.
Go for that variation of a crossface again. But Kate Madison breaks out of it. And now Dawn Wolf going for a variation of her own, but Amber Reed breaks out of hers.
Amber Reed's chin has gotta be killing her.
And now a submission from Kate Madison. It's a submission party.
Wait, I don't know what this is. Oh, Lord.
Looked like a submission for a second there, and Amber Reed is finally taking time to breathe.
Amber Reed's just watching let the other two fight. Dawn Wolf rolling through. Amber Reed finally coming in.
Looks like we may have an alliance here for a short while.
See, you see that personally, I'm just seeing it all out brawl. Going for the kick, fighting back. Kate Madison overpowers. Catching her, ducked under a clothesline.
Going for a pin here now. 1, 2, kick out.
Dawn Wolf staying alive.
All these women you see staying alive here.
The will to win this match is probably more than any other you will see for a long time or in the past.
A hurricane around from Wolf right in the center. What a beautiful maneuver.
Wolf is very athletic and now just taunting Madison.
And again, go for that crossface, but a kick to the face by Amber Reed.
Catching him.
2 and a kick out. Now it looks like Wolf has answers for everything. It looked like a running crossbody there, but I don't really know what it was. Go for the pin, 2.
We're staying alive. These women won't quit. Madison getting up. What is Dawn Wolf looking for here, though?
Flips out of it.
Flipping out in a vicious running knee.
And a clothesline. Everyone's getting some of Amber Reed.
You said Amber was talking up earlier. I think you're right. Dawn Wolf kicking out, however. You gotta admit, that was probably Amber Reed's best chance here with Kate Madison being out of the ring.
That would probably be the plan here. What was that?
Dragon twist cutter.
Kate Madison better get into the ring here, but Dawn Wolf kicks out.
Dawn Wolf staying alive.
Time and time again, you see these close falls, but they keep kicking out.
I didn't even know what that was. 1, 2.
Again, a close fall.
You can hear the crowd's loving this. Going vicious spear. Amber taking a long roll out of the ring. Dawn Wolf shoving her away. Running clothesline. Getting her in the armbar.
I do not think that's the smartest idea. No one has really worked on Kate Madison's arms as of this match so far.
You're right, but maybe it's just overall stamina they're looking for at this point.
Amber Reed on the outside, just waiting for her moment, biding her time, and there she goes.
1, 2. Kate Madison kicking out as well.
I cannot believe the resilience of these 3 women tonight.
Jeez. Keep right ahead, in for another one. Kate Madison moving out of the way. Picking her up.
Dawn Wolf, what are you doing?
2. Dawn Wolf. This is the second time she's let a pin happen. Is she confident or is she cocky?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Probably 1, 2, trying to capitalize. Amber Reed staying alive at that.
And now, what's she looking for here?
Oh my god. Dawn Wolf with the back suplex neckbreaker. 2, 3.
What a match. And just laughing at her opponents there.
Dawn Wolf. Absolutely killer. These 3 women, I'm sorry, killed it.
Hopefully this spells what is in store for the women's division in the future.
Let's let this inspire more women to sign up for pro wrestling.
Yeah, these are our only 3 women as of right now. So, if you are a woman looking for a place to join, come here right now where the women's division is hot.
If you don't want to face these 3 women, there is something wrong with you. So sign up. Dawn Wolf, congratulations. You have just won the first ever women's match in UWF. Oh my god! What's going on here?
Prestige attacking Michael Wade.
Michael Wade being taken out. Dub Taylor finding him right at the last second, unfortunately was not saved.
Well, now we have an open challenge, but what does that mean for the Elimination Chamber tonight?
This we'll find out sooner or later. However, Jacob Griffin, he quite simply said on Twitter he was looking for a fight.
As simple as that, and we gave it to him. I don't know who's gonna come out and challenge him. It could be literally anyone.
Jacob Griffin is the first ever UWF World Champion after winning a very vicious tournament. And as you see on the back of his shirt, he's got the heart of a lion.
Now, we are no stranger here in UWF to open challenges. As you'll see later tonight, Spike made his debut from an open challenge.
Honestly, I think, like off topic, but that's one of the craziest moments in our short history, in my opinion. However, Griffin really spending our pyro budget here, huh?
You know what, let him. He was the first UWF World Champion. He can do what he wants.
Fair point,
I do not recognize... Not even this music. There is no music. I don't recognize this lights, this entrance.
You know, I don't recognize this, but I can always say, oh.
Mark Coles.
Welcome Mark Coles to the UWF.
No stranger in the slightest to competition.
The lack of music cut me off. I apologize. Mark Coles. This is his debut match here. He dons the finishers of Sister Abigail. As you can see with the double eye of the lantern, he is quite literally very creepy.
Just playing into the creepiness factor, maybe trying to get into the head of Jacob Griffin even more than he would be, since this is an open challenge. Jacob Griffin wouldn't be prepared.
Yeah, Mark Coles has an absolute edge here. But, you know, I just want to say, like open challenges, I know we're no stranger to them. I absolutely love it though. Because every time there is an open challenge, it's either time for someone to step up. It's either time for a debut, something hype and real. And this is just one of those moments.
I mean, Jacob Griffin said he was looking for a fight, and I think Mark Coles can give him just that.
I don't think any of us here expected Mark Coles, but you can tell Mark Coles is ready. Jacob Griffin, though...
Look at that, he was just staring down into his soul there.
Jacob Griffin taking over the camera here. He wanted a front seat to the man that is Mark Coles.
Well, it looks like we're about to get into the match now.
Let's see what these two men can do. One of arguably the most despised men in UWF, Jacob Griffin, taking on probably one of the creepiest men here in Mark Coles, and the match starts off.
And right away, going for a Michinoku driver of sorts.
Absolutely established dominance right out the gate with the slam, but Mark Coles powering through it.
Not having any of it. Snapmare takedown. Jacob Griffin powers out of it, and a forearm to the face for the trouble.
Oh, my goodness. Mark Coles getting right up though. Getting him out of the way. Vicious clothesline. Have one back, will ya?
More like a lariat. And now just with stomping on his head. Oh my god.
Jesus, these men are pulling no punches.
We're not even a minute in and we're already getting to the nitty gritty.
DDT, running DDT by Jacob Griffin.
And again, Mark Coles not having any of it.
Mark Coles is powering out, and a vicious spine buster.
Lifting him all the way up for that.
These men, surprisingly enough, very similar in size. Jacob Griffin having just a slight advantage here.
And look at that rapid strikes between the two.
Back and forth, locking up. Mark Coles outpowering him.
Don't see that every day.
No, Jacob Griffin is a very strong and athletic man. Off the ropes. Ducking under. Getting the kicks out here. Coles not falling down just
and now
yet,
just
and
a
takedown.
Just a textbook takedown.
Telling him to come on.
And what's he have planned here? Dragging him over and just flinging him off the ropes there.
So far, it seems like Jacob Griffin here is getting the edge.
Not even a 1 count.
Joe, I'm always going to ask, who do you think is most likely to win this?
Mark Coles definitely has the advantage here because Griffin was not prepared at all. He didn't know who he was going to face, so he had no time to prepare. Mark Coles knew exactly who he was going to face when he answered this.
Fair point. Personally, I gotta go with Griffin. Like I said, former UWF champion. Like, if you bet against the former champ, you better be confident in your bets. Oh my god. Top rope neck breaker.
Pulling out all the stops.
Picking him up. What's he looking for?
Just
Tilt-a-whirl side set?
Yeah, it looks like it. Now sitting up in the corner, just a punt. Oh my god. Unforgiving punt to the head. And now looking for, as we talked about earlier, that Sister Abigail Spider Walk DDT.
I'm just wondering if we were allowed to show that punt on TV. But
It's fine.
Mark Cole's crawling over to him.
You want to talk about creepy? Kissing him goodnight.
Jesus, right in the center of the ring. Does Coles win? 1, 2. Griffin kicking out at 2.9.
That is why he is the first UWF World Champion. He has the heart of a lion.
You gotta admit, he's cocky, probably hard to kick through that skull of his.
Reversal now from Griffin. What will he do with it?
Oh no.
Double underhook slam right onto the mat.
Both of these men might have concussions after this match.
Griffin hyping himself up, just a German suplex into a lariat, flipping him inside out.
I'm seeing the inner side of Mark Cole's skin there. Jesus Christ. Kick right to the gut. What is he looking for? Oh my god. Jeez!
The strikes between these two are nasty.
We have seen multiple kicks to the head here, and both men have survived them. Like, I don't know if there's some backstage hate in other companies that I just didn't know about, but kicking out. But they very seem to not like each other.
And now you see multiple reversals between these two. It seems like they're getting each other's number. Just a textbook suplex.
Both of these men are books, and they're reading the hell out of each other. Oh no. Oh my god, no. No, moving out of the way, Griffin. Not this time.
Saw it coming, and again that suplex. But again, setting up for the punt.
This time he hits it. Oh my god, I think he was busted open.
Using his own head to do damage.
Griffin's definitely going to need medical attention. He just took 2 unprotected strikes to the head there.
One just barely hit, and one hit full on. And what's this?
Oh! Dancing with him. Another Sister Abigail.
You see these mind games time and time again. Ref, his leg was on the rope there.
Unfortunately, rope break. Kick into the gut. DDT! More just shots to the head.
And again, we're going to see these stomps to the hand.
Cole's entire moveset can only be summed up in one word, and that word is sadistic.
Sadistic, vicious, whatever word you see in the dictionary that you just don't like, that he has a picture next to.
Getting up Jacob Griffin. I'm surprised he's staying alive here. What's he looking for? Throwing him to the outside. No way. Jacob Griffin, no! Oh my goodness!
The big man going for a barrel roll suicide dive.
Jacob Griffin is one of the few big men in wrestling who is able to pull out stuff like this.
Slides back into the ring. We do have a 20 count here, so they have plenty of time, but they just want to do this right in the ring.
The outside of the ring may be dangerous. Oh my god, he's not looking for it again, is he? Thank god, just a splash. 1, 2. Kicking out, getting the shoulder up.
Jacob Griffin getting the shoulder up with whatever he had left in his body. And a cross-legged Michinoku driver.
Oh my god, this is one of the more technical moves I've seen so far. It is honestly terrifying to me thinking of Griffin taking another kick right to the head.
This has been one of the most brutal matches I've seen, and don't tell me he's looking for it again.
Please don't.
Thinking twice about it, though.
I don't think he's thinking twice. I think he's thinking about something else.
You may be right.
Getting him into the corner.
And again, we're gonna see him dancing, playing the mind games into Kiss Goodnight, Sister Abigail.
Kissing the blood. Oh my god, a third one.
And again, the leg in the rope. It has to be a rope break.
The spotting isn't correct there, Coles. You could have won this 2 times over, man.
Don't tell me he's going for it again. No, he doesn't. But he hits it into Guri for Jacob Griffin's troubles. And he looks like he's hurt.
Oh my god, Griffin has a concussion. The ref is asking him if he's okay.
He does not care, though. Just going straight back up. And Dr. Teeth.
Jesus Christ. Griffin won. You can call this adrenaline or a last stand, I don't know, whatever, but it's amazing that Griffin still has this in him.
Just a power bomb.
The strength on Coles is insane. Stop taunting Coles. Finish him.
He's playing mind games.
There's no point in playing mind games with a man whose mind isn't working.
Looking to get back into this match. Multiple kicks. Neck breaker. And setting up for it again. A third time.
Jeez.
How is Griffin gonna get up tomorrow morning?
1, 2. No, Griffin's staying alive. Where is he finding this in him?
I think it's just instinct at this point. I don't even think he's doing it by himself.
Honestly, what I want to believe is that the two rope breaks and the taunting, it's giving Griffin just enough time to recuperate.
Can we see the spider walk? Kissing him a goodnight for... No!
Griffin! Getting out of it, going for the punch, falling while he does it though. Lifting him up. Shooting!
Puts him down.
Cole staying alive.
These two men are not going down for anything.
There is so much fight in these men when there really shouldn't be at this point.
These two men should be out cold right now.
You gotta wonder though, that Shuten, was that the last chance he had?
And again, stomping on the hands.
Because it looks like Cole's gonna keep going. Oh my god. What is he looking at here? Jeez!
I don't even know what to call that, and now taunting with the pin.
Griffin slipping out of it.
That body oil working to his advantage here. Throwing it back into the ring.
There is a lot of body oil on him, huh? 1, 2. Staying alive here.
I don't know how these two men have any more fight in them. And Griffin now getting the reversal.
Kick right right back to the gut. These men just fighting back and forth.
Brainbuster going to hurt his head even more than it already is.
Oh my god, what is he looking for here? What is with this? What is with the taunting?
He could have just broken his arms.
1, 2, is it over for Griffin? No, staying alive.
How? Just how?
I don't know what Cole is going for, but every pin he does is loose. Honestly, I think if he went for a full-on pinfall, Griffin would be done, but everything he's doing is light holds.
Griffin just taking time to breathe for himself. What's he looking for here?
Right now, he's probably seeing stars throughout his whole vision. One more time. Shooting!
Right in the middle of the ring is Cole's done. 2,
2, 3.
I do not know how Griffin is standing right now.
Jacob Griffin has to be checked out.
He took 3, maybe 4 punts in the duration of this match, not even including the other Sister Abigails and Brainbusters.
Both men here threw caution to the wind, but I think Cole's biggest downfall here is that he didn't capitalize enough.
Still though, what a debut.
Absolutely. And once again, this is against the former UWF champion. No one's going to be upset at him for losing.
Well,
Jacob
I don't
Griffin,
know how the other matches are going to follow up to that, but let's get into them.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me Prestige is... No! Takes out Georgie Mack now! Matt Bailey.
No, oh my god. Prestige just keeping an eye on everyone.
What is going to happen to the Elimination Chamber tonight? That's 2 out of the, what, 3 teams that were supposed to be there that can't be competing in full now.
Prestige is playing smart. We gotta hope they don't catch another victim. However, now Kevin Dudek and Brandon Alexander going down to the ring.
Kevin Dudek pulled out a win the last time we saw him.
He won a fatal 4-way at Heatwave against Chris Lachlan, Drake King, and Roderick McGillicuddy. Like, it was one hell of a victory. Beating 3 other men is not easy.
Definitely not.
Uses the finishers of the Fireman's Carry Cutter and the single leg knee strike. Dudek, quite literally, is intense.
Now, before that match at Heatwave happened, Drake King seemed to take a disliking to Dudek. So you gotta wonder where he is right now.
You gotta wonder, does he still have a grudge months later?
Do they still have animosity? But coming out to the ring now, Brandon Alexander in a gas mask. I guess that is fitting for times right now.
You got that right. Brandon Alexander, though, you're looking at one of the 2 men who competed in UWF's first ever match.
He was the catalyst to Spike's debut.
A catalyst to Spike's debut. But overall, even then, no one's taken away from him. He did fantastic.
Definitely. Now, I applaud him for this. He finally decided to put away the comic books and the anime, and now he said that this is a change to me. I'm just here to kick ass and take names.
I like it.
Well, you're a nerd.
You're a dick anyway. Brendan Alexander. He's under that mask. I just get the feeling he's ready.
Alexander I believe he's looking for his first win here in UWF. Will he get it, though?
You know what? It is surprising to say he's on a bit of a losing streak right now. Going right at it.
And a tie-up don't see that often here.
You don't. And now we're just seeing some technical wrestling. Both men feeling each other out here.
These two possess very similar styles here.
Yeah, Brandon Alexander looks a lot different since the last time we saw him.
And again with the tie-up.
Another one getting him up against the ropes.
The ref gonna break it up. And a clean break, showing the respect these two have for one another.
Absolutely. Right now, this is just the feeling process, but you don't see this a lot in UWF matches.
Kip up now from Brandon Alexander. Alexander talked about 2 or 3 days ago. He said, "Dudek, let's make this a match to remember."
Oh my god, multiple slams right to the head. Jesus!
What a spinning back kick. That could be it right there.
Right out of nowhere.
And
Alexander is taking a lot of shots to the head here. I'm worried about him.
we talked about technical. That was definitely not technical what we just saw. That was just brutal.
Absolutely not.
Versatile from Alexander, the kip up kick of his own.
Jumping up. More punches. Oh my god.
Look at the elbows into a clothesline.
He will not let this man breathe.
Dudek stringing together these moves, just maneuver after maneuver.
Dudek getting off and go for the pin. One. No, kicking out. Powering out of it though. Here's Brandon Alexander looking to gain some momentum.
Textbook dropkick you just saw there, reversible from Dudek. And now where's he looking to take him?
Throwing him just over the ropes. I'm surprised he fell over so easily.
The pace of this match has changed drastically since the beginning of it.
It has been surprisingly... I don't know what the word for it is, honestly. There's been a lot of reversals and a lot of very strong strikes compared to the technical wrestling we saw in the beginning.
Alexander, though, wants to bring it back into the ring, and Dudek not having any of it, stomping on him, going to the top rope. What will he look for?
Making him get up.
Catches him, though. Running powerbomb.
Oh my god. But a kick out at 0 by Dudek.
Dudek has not taken nearly the damage that Alexander has, and just a running knee to the face.
Right to the head.
Going for the pin.
1, 2. Alexander staying alive.
Not going to let himself go down that easily.
Oh my god, picking him up.
And a
Oh my god, GTS. Kick right to the head.
Folds him inside out, and again he's going to string in another maneuver.
That's Alexander's own finisher right there. Now he's using his own.
Knee to the face, bust him open.
Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. What just?
He just pulled together the right combination of moves.
What in the world just? Kevin Dudek just had every single move Brandon Alexander did scouted.
That's definitely have to put Dudek in the rankings for a title shot in the future, maybe. That's 2 wins in a row now.
Absolutely. If there's anyone who's doing fantastic in the UWF right now, it's Dudek.
I mean, Dudek has said do not sleep on him, and tonight he just proved why you shouldn't.
Honestly,
you see there, the pin.
weirdly enough, he was being, like you saw at the end of the match, getting the disrespect with the GTS, Brandon Alexander's own finishing maneuver, and then into his own signature knee.
And I believe this was the final pin with the 3. Gulak celebrating the win.
Alexander rolling out of the ring. Not looking up. Wait!
We talked about the animosity earlier! Drake King with a kendo stick! He's not done with him, obviously.
King is not happy. So, stepping away from the Drake King attack,
we have a UWF Hardcore Championship match. Now, Colin Storm and Fletcher Benson, they broke up their tag team to go their separate ways, but they both have a title match tonight.
We decided, screw it, let's see what they can do.
They were good as a tag team. Hopefully that translates to singles matches.
Absolutely. So, coming out to the ring first.
What is he wearing?
I mean, I don't want to be... I think he's wearing nothing.
Does he have anything under that robe?
I'm gonna really hope it's a pair of skin tights and... Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, want to talk about mind games?
Yeah, talk about mind games. I mean, he looked pretty awake, which is good. But yeah,
I mean, he looks pretty awake, but he looks like he's ready to go to bed at the same time.
I'm noticing the slippers on his shoes. I think he's just in pajamas.
Did he just...
Oh my god, what the...
He's wearing Hanes.
He's naked.
Well then, here is our hardcore champion, Spike.
Anyway, Spike was in the first ever match, making a surprise debut against Brandon Alexander. And now, after beating Jack Sanders, he is our UWF Hardcore Champion.
Yeah, he is our second ever Hardcore Champion.
Of course, the Hardcore Championship is the type of title that's gonna very much move around.
We put the 24/7 rule on hold for the time being, but now it is back open, so anyone, any place, anywhere can come and attack Spike if he wins after tonight.
But right now, thankfully, he only has to focus on fighting the man in the ring.
Scantily clad lad.
Yeah.
I'm just an average Dr. Seuss, ain't I? Spike, though, he's not...
I'm sorry, your Dr. Seuss isn't what I'm focusing on right now.
Yeah, I was moving to Spike.
Okay. Making sure.
Spike, though, it looks like he's just wearing his street clothes right now.
I mean, that is like the second weirdest attire in the ring right now.
We got a man in his Hanes and a man in his Friday best.
Yeah, his Friday best. However, the UWF Hardcore Championship, our first title match of the night. Here, we have Colin Storm, who has changed a lot since the last time we saw him, donning the finishes of the cross-legged Michinoku driver and the glorious DDT.
He was formerly a part of Indy's Finest, which that team, they got to the finals of the tag tournament. So will that spell success for him in singles territory?
Who knows? And here we have Spike, the hardcore champion. No, he calls himself self-superior. And you know what? He does a very good job at proving everyone right.
I mean, ever since Spike became champion, we've had multiple people come out and want to challenge him. Recently, the suicidal monkey Kazoshi coming out and saying he wants to get a piece of Spike.
As far as we were aware, he wasn't even in UWF.
Well,
you know
I guess he will have to come down and speak to us.
the match starting off.
Remember, anything goes in hardcore title land. You can pin anywhere, you can use whatever weapons you want. No rules.
So, I'm aware that people in wrestling usually wear tights and all that stuff, but he just kind of came out in his underwear. Like, this isn't any wrestling gear. No one here is wearing wrestling. What the hell?
We've seen them attack multiple of the tag teams throughout the night, and this seems to be the last tag team. What? That's Heath White from Hardcore Chaos.
He's being taken out here. Oh my god!
Busted open. What? Like, we were in danger before about our Elimination Chamber match, but what now? We have no other tag teams.
Prestige is the only full tag team here as far as we're aware. Common Storm are poking him right in the eye.
I mean, hopefully Benny Banks has a solution.
I mean, is there anything you can do within, what, an hour?
I really don't know. Anyways, Colin Storm seems to have the upper hand right now, but Spike now reversing and a knee to the face, superior knee, if you will.
Absolutely, the knee strikes of Spike are arguably unmatched by others.
Everything Spike does is superior.
Yeah, honestly, you might have a point there, Joseph.
I always have a point, just like a pencil.
Colin Storm we've seen he's being very unorthodox, but Spike doesn't care about the nudity in the ring. He is just fighting, not letting Storm breathe.
I don't even know if you can call him unorthodox. Just look at what he's wearing, socks and Hanes.
We are not sponsored, by the way.
Yo, Hanes, give us a call.
Yeah, Hanes, call us out.
Spike now, though.
Oh my god, I don't even know if it's an inverted DDT.
Inverted DDT of sorts, reverse DDT maybe. And now, just kicks to Colin.
Just won't let Storm breathe. When the title's on the line, you will do anything and fight anyone.
Spike's moveset, as we've seen with a lot of people, reversal by Storm, as we've seen with a lot of people tonight, is more brutal than ever before.
Yeah.
When Spike first debuted, it was more flashy, but now it's just pure striking force.
There have been a lot of aggressive matches here so far in, the few we've had.
Now we're taking it to the outside. Remember, falls can't count anywhere. Low blow.
I mean, you gotta admit it's probably more protected than other places.
And he's not going to get penalized for it either because no disqualifications in the... No! Oh my god! Storm sending him a receipt.
On the outside of the ring. Not letting hitting him right in the head of the ring post.
Storm is not happy about that again.
You gotta admit, what Spike did there was ballsy, but now we're fighting back.
Ah, you got punts now, don't you?
Are you kidding me? I have so many prepared. Just wait.
Throwing him into the corner now. What is he looking for?
Getting him to the outside of the ring. What's he look? Oh my god. I'm
setting up for something, jumping through the ring post. Jesus! And pinning on the outside, which is legal, but Spike was not hurt enough, apparently.
Spike staying alive. I think the ref might have just taken too much time.
Spike now with the reversal. Waking the eyes in the... Oh my god! Again! That's the second time we've seen it tonight.
That's nuts. 1, 2, 3.
Spike retains after count them, two low blows.
I mean, when a man comes out to the ring in his underwear, low blowing is probably the most effective move.
There is no padding unless he was wearing a cup.
Both men just doing the strongest moves in their arsenal, probably. Oh my god.
Doing a pile driver on the concrete and an apron tornado DDT.
For Colin Storm, this loss must have sucked.
Okay, we get it. You got points.
Is there a problem, Joe? 2.
Spike retains. Jack Sanders, though, I believe, has had the most offenses. Because he did have to defend right before his match with Spike. Someone attacked him backstage.
Yeah, right after the pay-per-view and before his match with Spike, but we have not seen Jack Sanders. However, tonight, as you can see on his attire, Spike proved superior.
But now, we have the other former member of Indy's Finest. Oh, looks like Benny Banks finally thought of something.
Due to Prestige Cause actions, the Tag Team Elimination Chamber will now have to consist of only one member from each of the other teams.
It seems like he found a replacement team. Though,
You gotta wonder who this team is, but right now that's not what we are focused on.
we gotta wonder how that works. I guess Prestige got what they wanted. I think it's just gonna be them as the full team, and all the other teams have one member.
Unfortunately, I get the feeling they're probably gonna be punished. I'm not sure, but Prestige is probably not happy about this one.
I mean, I think they would be happy since they're the only full team entering now.
Fair point, so they're going to be punished in the future is what you're telling me. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
However,
Anyways,
here we have Fletcher Benson. He is the other member of Indy's Finest, like you said, Joseph.
you had Colin going one way, and Benson, now he's on the opposite side of the spectrum from his former tag partner.
You got that right. He has changed a lot since the last time we saw him.
Benson, he's out to bring reality back to pro wrestling. You see on his hat, it says real. He believes he's the only real fighter now in the sport.
Everyone else is just a performer to him.
Well, could that lead him to a title win?
Maybe, but if he gets the victory tonight, he'll prove himself and his point correctly to everyone in the arena and at home.
He's more
making his way to the ring. Fletcher Benson dons the finishers of the Hammerlock Lariat 2 and the Tilt-A-Whirl Armbar. And just like his tag partner, made it into the finals of the UWF Tag Team Tournament.
Now, the last time we saw Fletcher, he was all bubbly and excited to be here, but obviously, he has changed a lot.
Yeah, now he looks straight out of a horror film, maybe? I don't know.
Definitely more serious now.
However, his opponent, one of the only, long-lasting champions in the UWF.
He's been a champion since our first ever pay-per-view, I believe.
Yeah. No, you're right, yeah. No, Heatwave, sorry. He did, however, win a match to become #1 contender for that title.
So he's been Intercontinental Champion for quite a while.
Quite a while. He beat Durag Jones the last time we saw him. As far as we know right now, he is not with the company.
Beat him in a street fight. Maybe Durag will come back to reclaim what he still believes is his.
But as of right now, we have not heard from Elijah Riley as the Michinoku driver and the Yes Lock as his two finishers. And like we said, the first ever Intercontinental Champion. He hopes to retain this title again and keep this title reign going.
First and only Intercontinental Champion. Will Benson be able to change that though tonight?
Boom! That is a beautiful title. All credit goes to Joseph for these wonderful designs.
And here's Benson.
Fletcher Benson.
Sporting a blonde streak in his hair, a la Seth Rollins.
If you wanna call his connection to other wrestlers, he really might be the realest guy in the.
And here, Elijah Riley.
With that championship around his shoulder. He knows what he has to do to win this match, but will he? Both of these men here have a claim to fame. Fletcher Benson wants to prove he can get out of the tag team shadows. Elijah wants to continue this historic title reign.
Pretty much, for me, it's just Benson having something to prove here. Elijah has already proved himself. Benson has a long hill to climb.
Absolutely. Fletcher, I wouldn't say he's not new to tag team wrestling. He has done a lot of singles wrestling in his career.
He's won championships around the globe.
Oh my god, starting off with a vicious knee strike to the gut. Both men ran at each other. Straight to the outside.
Benson is no stranger to singles gold, but we haven't seen much of him here.
Yeah, this is his first singles contest.
Textbook suplex from Riley.
Elijah Riley grabbing at the neck. Fletcher Benson, inverted DDT.
Now Fletcher has an answer. And
Fletcher getting out of it.
taking out the legs there. You take out the legs, you take out the ability to walk, and that takes away a lot of maneuvers.
Absolutely, and Elijah Riley, he needs his legs for maneuvers like that.
And like this.
Oh my god, off the first rope.
What a maneuver there.
The impressive... Jesus, I can't remember.
Impressive moveset of Riley.
The impressive moveset, the impressive agility of Riley. Now trying to slow the match down. Maybe he needs to take a second to breathe. So, who do you think wins? A man with everything to lose or a man with everything to gain?
A man with everything to gain is a dangerous person.
You got a point. And you know what? This dream for Fletcher could become a reality.
Though it's gotta be in his head right now that his other tag partner was not able to get the job done.
Oh my god.
So how do you think that weighs in on him that his former tag partner could not get the job done as Riley flips out?
Flipping out of it does not want to land on the outside.
How do you think that plays into the mindset?
I'd like to believe Fletcher knows he's probably got the same sort of hill to climb as Colin Storm. They both broke up as a tag team on mutual terms. No hate there. So, and you know, for the most part, they were equals, you know? So, if his tag partner lost, probably weighs in on him a bit if he's still focusing on his tag partner. Elijah Riley getting out of it.
Going for a punch, miss. Both of them now punching each other.
Hitting each other. Going for the elbow tie up there. Punch right to the gut. Elijah Riley getting out of it.
Riley has an answer, but now Fletcher has the answer himself. Clothesline.
Over the top rope.
Picking him up here. Fletcher cannot win the title on the outside. Riley, though, surprising, he's the one to go into the ring first.
Elijah Riley's an honorable man. I'm surprised by this.
Kick to Riley, and now in the center of the ring, that rolling butterfly double underhook suplex.
That's a long finishing move, and he hits it. Or signature, I apologize. Elijah rolling out of the way, though. Not
Fletcher
done yet.
too fast.
Oh my god! Hammerlock lariat!
If there ever were a lariat, that would definitely be one. Two.
Elijah staying alive, the title is still in his hands.
Proving why he was able to retain that heat wave.
He beat a man so much bigger and probably stronger than him in Durag.
Benson, though, telling Elijah to bring it.
Fletcher, oh my god.
Double underhook back suplex now.
Fletcher's just being absolutely aggressive here.
Working on those arms. He does have a total arm bar in his repertoire. Maybe trying to set up for that later down the line.
He has kept the arms on his mind. A single suplex trying to get him into the center of the ring. Maybe he's looking. The fall might not have been the best idea. But you know what? That's how Elijah is. He's a fun-going man.
I don't even know if that was on purpose or if he just falls from exhaustion there, but flips.
Ducks the punch. Vicious clothesline.
Riley is definitely bringing it like Benson wanted it.
This is probably the type of match both men wanted to have, but who comes out the victor?
Benson again going for that double underhook suplex.
He really likes hooking his arms. And you know what? It makes sense. The weaker the arms are, the less moves they can get out of. Elijah can get out of.
And again, he's trapping these arms, wearing down the arms for that arm bar.
Oh my god. Look, a stomp right to the arm.
Had his other arm trapped, so he had no other choice but for that to happen to him.
Yup, Fletcher picking him up. What's he looking for? Hammerlock lariat! Turning this man inside out.
Will that be it?
1, 2, 3.
Benson defies the odds, climbs that mountain, and wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Benson doing better than his tag partner did. He is your Intercontinental Champion after a very strong showing here tonight.
Definitely showing that he is the realest guy in the room.
Absolutely, Fletcher came in with a plan. Hurt the arms, make sure he cannot get out of any of these arm lock moves that Fletcher has adapted into his moveset.
I know there's no animosity between the two, but it's gotta feel good for Fletcher that he was able to do what his former tag partner could not.
You're right. You're absolutely right there. Fletcher, though, there he is. He is holding the Intercontinental Championship.
And before we get into our tag elimination chamber, which is next, we do have our theme for Resurrection. Indestructible by Disturbed, our official theme song for Resurrection.
You know what? We're still alive. There is not a more fitting song for this pay-per-view.
But now we have the tag elimination chamber. They're already set up, ready to go.
Going right in.
We have all the members of the teams who were not injured here.
Here, we have the Prestige, Philip Sheffield and Matt Bailey. They beat the boys at Heatwave in a 2 out of 3 falls tag match for those tag titles.
And we have Chase Wild and Dub Taylor in the win. Chase Wild of the boys, like you said, they were the first tag championships. You gotta know they're looking to get back those titles. And we have Dub Taylor of Souls of Mischief who he saw his partner get knocked out earlier today. So how's that going to affect his mindset?
You've got to hope that he's still in the right mindset here. However, I don't know how much momentum can last, but last time we saw them, SOM made one hell of a comeback against Indy's finest in the Fatal 4-Way.
Definitely, but here is Zach Jarrett of Hardcore Chaos. The woman member of Hardcore Chaos, Kate Madison, did not pull off the win earlier tonight. You gotta know that he's gonna try to do what she can.
Unfortunately, Hardcore Chaos has not had the best career, but who knows, this might be their night to survive. We still haven't even seen who this new tag team is yet, actually.
They're standing in there somewhere, but they have not come out yet.
And then, of course, we cannot forget about the Boys, the former and the first ever tag team champions. Here we have Chase Wilde in the ring.
Oh my God! What a maneuver from Zach Jarrett, and a knee to the back for his troubles from Chase Wilde.
You'd be surprised, all these tag teams here, I figured he'd know to keep an eye out for back.
And now,
next,
I believe that is Matt Bailey of the Prestige.
Matt Bailey, the only man in this ring with a tag partner other than Philip Sheffield.
They had to know what they were doing tonight.
You know what? If there's anything I can respect, if you know you have to defend your titles, you will do anything for it. They didn't even know they were gonna defend their titles, but now here they are.
They went outright said they will not defend their titles tonight because they just embarrass everyone.
But now they literally have to try to embarrass everyone.
You want to embarrass everyone and prove you're the best tag team? This is the match to do it.
Absolutely.
Bailey going over the ropes there. Hard, long fall.
If I were the rest of the tag teams, I would team up on Philip and Matt Bailey.
And now we have the new tag team. This is Shotbox representing the Dangerous Game. Benny has found us another tag team.
A fantastic name, you know, I love some literature. They weren't going to get a chance here tonight, but you know what? If they win this, this will be one of the most insane debuts you might ever see.
Dub Taylor in the ring, though, not giving him any room to breathe. Jack Jarrett kicks out of a maneuver, and Matt Bailey, he is just breathing here.
Philip Sheffield is Prestige overall is just very lucky that they now have an actual tag partner, and Philip Sheffield is fresher than everyone else.
I mean, they got this whole plan down. They have someone from their team entering, and last of the only full team in this match.
There's definitely some screwy stuff here, but I'm just not completely sure what it is. You think Benny Banks might have something to do with this turn of events, or just a coincidence?
I mean, I don't think he had a choice, because all the other tag teams lost a member.
Yeah, you have a point. This might have just been last second and luck of the draw for Prestige.
Like I said, they could have planned this all along once they heard that Benny was going to make them defend in this match. Dub Taylor coming off the ropes there.
Dub Taylor off the top rope. We see Zach Jarrett and Dub Taylor taking on the members of the Prestige. It's a good thing they're being kept separate.
If the Prestige get together in that ring, they're going to wreck house.
On the same page, absolutely, you're right.
There's so much action, I can't even call it all right now. Dub Taylor with a rolling fireman's carry into an attitude adjustment.
Oh my God, wait. Zach Jarrett on the outside, one count. Dub Taylor in the ring.
And
staying alive.
And Chase Wilde now, what's he looking for?
Oh my God.
Looks like a spinning Michinoku driver. Dub Taylor kicks out, and I believe that was Philip Sheffield bouncing off the ropes there. Matt Bailey looking to get the pin over Dub Taylor, but he kicks out now.
Dub Taylor Taylor had to kick out twice. What strength.
What's Shop Fox looking for? He's climbing the cage.
Shop Fox looking to make a moment. Oh my god!
Just jumping off the cage, not letting anything stopping him from getting the win tonight.
Landing right on here, I believe, is Phillip?
Yes, I believe that is Phillip.
I apologize, these men look very similar, but that is a well-oiled tag team, if you ask me.
Shop Fox throwing caution to the wind there, now trying to go for the pin. Matt Bailey can't stop it if it does happen.
Who knows, I believe Shop Fox might not have got the whole thing, but hey, he's got a career-making moment in this Elimination Chamber match, if you ask me.
Zach Jarrett is on the ropes there, taking time to breathe.
Oh no, Prestige getting together here.
You got both members in the ring. Spine buster from Phillip, I believe, onto Zach Jarrett. Going for the pin.
2, no, staying on.
And now Chase Wild on the outside again, going for that spinning Michinoku driver onto Dub Taylor.
Vicious German. If there's anything we haven't said about the Prestige, they are very technical.
Dub Taylor's eliminated. That's it for Sosa. Mischief in this match. 2. No, only 2.
You gotta feel bad. I unfortunately did not see the elimination. There's so much going on in the ring.
Shop Fox might eliminate Philip Sheffield, but no, he kicks out. Matt Bailey not stopping it there. I don't think he saw it coming. Or even
Imagine
having
having a pin over one of the champions.
That's gotta change your whole mindset.
1, 2, 3. Philip Sheffield.
Matt Bailey was eliminated. Philip Sheffield couldn't get up in time. 2. No, Chase Wild powers out.
Well, at least I don't have to side Philip Sheffield is now by himself like every other team here is.
Now they get to feel how the other teams felt in this match.
Unfortunately, you gotta imagine Sheffield's a lot fresher. Oh,
2, 3. That's it for Chase Wild. The boys are eliminated now.
Chase Wild is gone here.
And now, Shop Fox 2. No.
Staying alive.
Famous, sir.
Caught him. Philip Sheffield must have eyes in the back of his head and needed a gunshot.
I mean, you want to talk about how great Prestige are as a tag team. Philip Sheffield's doing pretty well for himself by himself.
Oh my god, what is this?
Bangarang from Shop Fox.
They are, oh my god, going for the kick, unfortunately whiffing it.
Shop Fox moves out of the way. DDT making him bleed.
Shop Fox may be new to the scene, but he is proving himself here tonight.
Definitely gonna make a statement tonight. Is he gonna try to take out the tag champions? Will we get a new tag champ? 2? No.
Honestly, if I were Shop Fox, I would have gone for the pin on Jared.
Jarrett does have blood in his eyes now. It's going to be a little hard for him to see here.
We have the tag champions taking on taking 2 members of tag teams here. That one is new and the other hasn't done great in this company.
Both have something to prove here.
Both have something to prove here. Going for the double dropkick here, both kind of missing.
And Zach Jarrett spelling the end for Shop Fox here, but misses the clothesline because of the blood in his eyes.
The red looking very bright on his skin.
That crimson mask. And now Shop Fox again with the DDT.
Oh my god. Go for the pin, kid.
1, 2.
Oh my god, kicking out. What is Philip Sheffield doing? How is he staying alive throughout all these moves?
He is one half of the tag champs for a reason again. DDT, Zach Jarrett going for the pin now. 2, and again a kick out.
Wait! Jared, what are you doing? He was a DDT of his own.
But gonna catch Philip now here. Philip reverses though. Forearm.
It looked like Jared and Fox had made an alliance, but out of nowhere that alliance was broken.
You can never trust the alliance here. Philip Sheffield going for his favorite maneuver.
A pump handle driver, it looks like, going for the pin.
One,
2, 3.
Now it's just the new kids versus the tag champs.
Who knows? Like I said, I'm a fan of literature, and Shotbox really might prove to be the most dangerous game. Looking for Enziguri, busting him open.
1, 2, 3. Philip Sheffield win this Elimination Chamber for the prestige.
Absolutely, but you know what? Let's give this crowd is giving Shotbox a round of applause for this breakout performance here.
I definitely see a future here for the Dangerous Game if his partner is anything like he was tonight.
Absolutely.
But don't take away from the rest of the tag teams here. All of them pulling off star-making performances.
Absolutely, but you know what? It is very surprising to see SOM and The Boys, more established tag teams, being taken out. But you know what? Sometimes momentum just can't beat out willpower.
Prestige, still your tag champions. You gotta know that's gonna boost their ego.
Now we gotta see who will challenge the next, but congratulations.
They beat every tag team here, so who will face them?
Under technicality, in my opinion.
But
however, the following contest is for the UWF World Heavyweight Championship.
our main event of the evening, and a 20-minute Iron Man match at that.
These men have history here. Coming out to the ring first, however,
Roderick McGillicuddy.
Roderick McGillicuddy just coming out in street clothing. Looks like he's ready to either show up or show off.
I don't know if my memory is serving me right, but I believe McGillicuddy beat Respawn in the tournament.
He did at some point, but unfortunately could not get past the former champion Griffin. And then Respawn went on to get a rematch and pick out the victory. Roderick McGillicuddy, though, this is his shot.
Respawn has something to prove here tonight because Griffin could not defend successfully on his first defense. So Respawn has to prove that he's going to be the guy to do it.
However, could McGillicuddy end this reign early?
McGillicuddy definitely doesn't look attire ready, but looks build ready.
Keeping on everything. He is confident or cocky. I've always said this.
Confidence and cocky are one and the same in my book.
I disagree. However, your champion, your UWF World Champion, Johnny Respawn. Last time we saw him was at Heatwave, where he had a star-making performance against Jacob Griffin.
Respawn having to overcome the odds of multiple, basically every match he has to come over the odds, and will he do it again tonight?
Respawn, as you can tell, is a bit of a gamer. I can't remember which move exactly it is, but one of his moves, one of his signature maneuvers is the Falcon Kick, which is just amazing. Respawn tonight. Sorry, my bad.
Respawn definitely smaller in stature, probably one of the smallest guys on our roster, so for him to hold the world title has to mean a lot to him.
You're right. However, these men have to go consistently, no matter how many finishers and submissions they take. They have to go for 20 minutes here. So, who do you think has the edge? A smaller, quicker guy, or a stronger, slower guy?
Well,
who can
Respawn being smaller, he definitely has the stamina for this.
You're right. He does have less weight to carry here. I have to agree with you.
That's a surprise.
I know, right? Most of the time, your opinion's stuck.
Hey.
Sorry, that was rude of me. I apologize.
Yeah, you better.
Anyway, there is our UWF World Championship.
Will McGillicuddy become the third man to have his name engraved on that plate?
Here we have Roderick McGillicuddy. His finishers are the pop-up gut-wrench suplex and the gut-wrench German suplex. He is a very technical, brawler kind of style. And he looks ready to go.
He's looking to become Roddy 3 belts here. World champion in multiple places.
And here we have Johnny Respawn. His finishers are the Dragon Twist Cutter and the Rainbow Cutter. Much more athletic. If I remember correctly, the 2217 is based on the day he got his dog.
Looking at that title, could that be the last time he does, though?
It's terrifying, because any match with the title could be your last. He doesn't even want to give it up.
You could be at the top of your game, but one slip up and that could be it.
Showing it off. This is it. This is your main event. UWF. We're all happy to see you're back.
20
Here we
minutes.
Go. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's do this. Respawn right off the gate trying to grab him. What is he looking for?
Throwing him to the ropes again. I don't know what he's looking for here.
No. Maybe just testing him out. But Respawn throwing him to the outside again. Wait, what is he? Oh my god! No!
DDT on the apron and we're not even 30 seconds in.
He's looking to take him out. If you give your opponent a concussion, he certainly cannot wrestle for 2 minutes.
If you take out your opponent quickly into the match, then they cannot survive for the rest of it.
You can see now he's just focusing on the head here.
That could definitely be a game plan that works. We've seen multiple people suffering head issues tonight. As I say that though, we see that if you have the will, nothing will stop you. You saw Griffin win his match tonight after suffering an actual concussion.
Fair point, but you can also see how, like, some people at the same time might not completely have that willpower. You don't know. Like Brandon Alexander, who we don't know the strain of his injury. Tonight has been a night wretched in injuries, not history. But also no history. Getting into the outside and Zaguri right to the head of McGillicuddy.
He's holding his head now. And telling McGillicuddy, you're going to get what's coming to you.
Oh my god! McGillicuddy moves out of the way. Smart move.
No cigar there, but Hurricanrana now.
Respawn thrives off the energy of the crowd.
I do not think it's the smartest idea, though, right now. You only get 20 minutes to get as many falls as you can.
Consistent Hurricane Ranas, but you know what? One fall ahead, if you don't get pinned, you win.
True, but you gotta make the most out of these 20 minutes. I don't think taunting to the crowd is a smart idea.
You know what? You got a fair point there. Respawn, though, like I said, he thrives off the crowd. If he doesn't listen to them, then he's basically losing every ounce of momentum he has.
Now trying to roll him up. Smart idea. Trying to get a quick victory to go 1-0.
2. Wait. Respawn pulling him around. 1, 2.
McGillicuddy reversing.
1, 2. No DQs here, which means no rope break.
And again going for it. Trying to catch him off guard.
1. Pushing him away. Imagine getting a quick early fall like this. That would be insane for either wrestler.
We're barely 3 minutes in. Imagine getting the pin this quick.
Absolutely. Here is, you have a receipt for the head trauma.
And you see though, McGillicuddy, he's already tired. That's where the stamina of Respawn can come into play.
He's got to have a bit of a headache. Pop up. Gut wrench. Suplex.
He calls that the meeting point.
Pin 1, 2, kick out by Respawn, not yet.
And if anything, I want that move to meet me with a point in this type of match.
I respect the pun, but that's my thing. Getting a clothesline, 2 clotheslines, making a comeback here. And a drop kick. The agility of McGillicuddy staying at time.
When you got that adrenaline, you can do crazy things that you wouldn't normally be able to do.
Oh my god!
McGillicuddy, though, is at heart a striker, and you just saw that right there. But he's busted open.
Busted open, probably landed the wrong way. Wearing the hat might have been the idea. Both men going for their kicks, missing.
Again, the meeting point. Will it give him the point this time?
Another one. Let's see if he gets the point.
1, 2.
And another kick out by Respawn.
The resilience of Respawn will help him greatly in this type of match.
The underdogs always have the most resilience out of anyone. They have something to fight for.
They always have something to prove because no one really thinks they can do what they can do against bigger men. 1, 2.
We gotta decide who's doing these pin counts. I apologize.
McGillicuddy, though, showing that he also can be resilient at times.
Picking him up. Maybe that finish was what he needed. A kick straight to the head.
Maybe a wake-up call.
What is he looking for? Telling McGillicuddy to get up. It didn't work well the last time he went top rope.
High risk and no reward for him.
The strength of McGillicuddy.
Multiple power bombs.
Oh my god, punishing him.
Respawn, though, catches him.
The adrenaline of Respawn, my goodness.
The adrenaline and stamina of Respawn versus... What even happened there? Adrenaline and stamina of Respawn versus the pure striking force of McGillicuddy here.
Wait, what is Respawn looking here? Oh my god! Suicide dive! Straight to the outside.
Throwing caution to the wind.
This time though, it worked out.
I mean, it's early in the match. That kind of is something you go for as a last-ditch effort when you have nothing else to do. Because you could injure yourself early in the match and then you're dealing with it for the rest of the, 15 minutes now?
Like you said, though, you have to make the most of it in this type of match. Getting him back to the inside. The only problem with all these flashy moves is they... Oh my god, Rainbow Dragon Cutter. 1, 2, 3. The first pinfall goes to Respawn.
Getting that first pinfall definitely takes the weight off your shoulders, because then it's just uphill for you from there.
Just a shoving strike. 1, 2, kick out. McGillicuddy now is on the defense, looking to get his pinfall or submission.
Respawn already has the weight off his shoulders. He has that first pin, but McGillicuddy reverses, and you could see the Crimson Mask building on him.
Please, Respawn has got to stop these top rope moves. They just aren't working for him. Kick right to the...
Majority of the times, it's high risk and no reward.
Kick out by Respawn. Also, even though he has a pinfall, the biggest problem Respawn I've noticed, all of his flashy moves go to the outside.
And again, the meeting point. Will it finally give him one?
Will he even up the game here? Let's see. 2, 3. It's even.
Now it's 1-1. We're basically at the start of this match once again because we're at even playing fields.
To the gut. Belly to belly.
Overhead belly to belly from McGillicuddy there. Textbook.
Pulling him right in the center. What is he looking for? Turning him around.
Working on the arms. McGillicuddy does have a technical side to him. Definitely going to maybe try to use that to his advantage. And the rolling fireman's carry from Respawn. 1, 2, no, not even 2.
Staying alive.
And again, we're going to see Respawn go for the high risk.
This time he hits it though, the double knees.
Meteora pulling him to the center of the ring. Smart maneuver, but why doesn't he go for the pin?
Maybe he's just trying to do more damage. Maybe he doesn't.
Going for the arm trap, arm breaker of his own now.
Getting him around, looking for another belly to belly. Respawn. Get out.
Into the dragon twist cutter.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2, and 3. Respawn is now ahead.
It's 2-1.
We're halfway into this match, and we've only really had one pinfall ahead now.
After that, Joseph, we're halfway in. Who do you think has the edge here?
Well, Respawn is now the pinfall ahead, so he has the edge here, but these moves he's going for aren't really paying off for him, so McGillicuddy could have the edge on that.
Honestly, I have to agree.
Double knees to the face. And again, going for something off the middle rope.
Respawn, though, even as world champion, has not very long. Going for it. No, missing.
No one was there for him. McGillicuddy, knee to the face and a neck breaker for his troubles.
What a follow-up. Getting him down.
Go for an ankle lock. Maybe gonna take out the legs. Great find the legs. You take out the legs.
From the ring there. Smart move. Pulling away from the ropes there. Smart move. Respawn getting out of it though.
You take out the legs of Respawn, and that takes away a whole part of his moveset, and again the meeting point.
Is the game evened up here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We are 2-2.
And once again, we're back to square one. You're seeing no clear victor right now as we stand 2-2.
These men have gone even with each other.
They've gone blow for blow. McGillicuddy reverses it.
Gets him right in the corner. Had that mental awareness. Oh my god. Leg drop off the ropes.
Once you take a move enough times, you can see it coming, and that's what McGillicuddy did.
Oh no.
Again, going for that great fine ankle lock.
Oh my god, is Respawn gonna tap here? He has taken a lot.
The damage gonna be too much for him. It is!
Oh. McGillicuddy is 1 point ahead.
This is the first time we've seen McGillicuddy ahead.
Oh no. He's not done.
Following it straight up with another meeting point in the center of the ring. Don't even have to drag him and waste time going for the pin.
2. Kick out. No, I'm sorry, the pin.
Pin.
Oh
McGillicuddy is 2 ahead now. 1 after another.
Respawn went from being ahead to playing catch up.
2. No.
Trying to stay up and trying to get his points back. You can see off of a desperate pin.
McGillicuddy has an answer.
One of those moves probably did just enough damage. Moving him around, not letting him hit with it. Oh my god. The strikes by McGillicuddy.
Strikes after strike. You could see that crimson mask now fully exposed of McGillicuddy, trying to do the same to Respawn. Gets the knee though. Springboard! But I think his legs gave out when he was going for it.
Respawn's injured, man.
And
oh my god.
Deadlift. Sherman. Suplex 1, 2.
What strength.
What resilience.
Respawn staying alive.
What's he going for now? Pay dirt.
Respawn, now is not the time to taunt.
He was taunting before, but now he's taunting and he's 2 behind. Punch to the outside. There is no countouts here because it's an Iron Man. No disqualifications.
Getting him right back in the ring. McGillicuddy wants to punish Respawn here.
And he did just that. Slam to the mat and a knee to the face. We're now 5 minutes left with this match. And McGillicuddy might make it 3 up. That leg is already damaged, we saw, but no, Respawn powering out.
He's trying to get out of it as quick as possible, because if he can't, that'll be 3 points ahead for McGillicuddy.
But
no!
Right into the meeting point. Could that now spell the end for Respawn? 1, 2, and 3. McGillicuddy's now 3 up on Respawn, but Respawn the life back into him. Rolling fireman's carry into the pin.
1, 2, no, McGillicuddy's still in this.
Respawn.
Stop going to the ropes, Respawn.
Respawn trying anything to get him down and misses the Meteora this time.
Landing right on his knees. We are more than 3/4 into this match. And it's not looking good for the champion.
A quick kick out though from him. Maybe that's what he needed. Maybe that's the wake up he needed. Falcon Arrow.
The Falcon Arrow.
I really don't know the difference between the Falcon Arrow and Michinoku.
No problem. It hits the Meteora this time. But the amount of damage on his knees and legs has gotta be monumental right now.
Puts him on the ropes. What's he gonna look for now?
Here we see. Oh my goodness!
Use the ropes to his advantage to get that color. Will that do? 1, 2.
McGillicuddy is not done.
Respawn has to get at least a pin a minute at this point to win.
And that, I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, is very unlikely.
Actually, not even to win, just to draw it up. And again, just a wrestling takedown.
He's just mat wrestling with him. The disrespect.
And we see those strikes from McGillicuddy. Again, another sequence of strikes into the finisher he's setting up for.
Oh my god. What, 4 points ahead here, possibly?
And you saw Respawn bounced off the ropes there. 1, 2, 4 up.
Oh no.
Respawn bounced off the ropes, making the incoming damage he took even more because he had even more momentum.
I don't know if you want the math, ladies and gentlemen, but with 2 minutes left, he needs every 30 seconds he must get a pin.
That is hard to do.
Keeping him on the outside. No count out here. Roderick McGillicuddy is playing smart. Even though I think he probably has it in his mind that he's won.
They're just throwing him on the apron now. If he just keeps Respawn out the outside for the rest of this match, he's gonna win. You keep Respawn out of the ring, that makes it so he can't get anything, but Respawn catching him.
Get him to the inside.
He only has a minute.
No, what is Respawn doing? He's lost it, man.
I think the pressure is getting to him. He only has 45 seconds to get 4 pins. He has to get a pin every 10 seconds now.
Oh my goodness.
Meteora hits, go for the pin!
What are you doing, Respawn? I know it doesn't matter, but 5 seconds a pin.
I don't even think he cares about the title at this point. I think he just wants to brutalize McGillicuddy now.
Respawn is upset. Going under the kick. Hurricane Rana.
But he's hurt. Oh, I think he hurt himself there, though.
McGillicuddy. By 4 points.
Respawn's the only one standing, but you saw he fell to a knee. Obviously, something's wrong with his chest, maybe.
By 4 points, he is your new UWF World Heavyweight Champion.
The 3rd ever World Heavyweight Champion of UWF.
Respawn made a lot of mistakes in this match, and unfortunately it led to his downfall. And also, Roderick McGillicuddy's just overall technical prowess.
Respawn looks hurt.
The ref
calling for a stretcher, oh my god.
Respawn's on the stretcher. Keep your hands off his legs. That's got to be hurting the most, doctors.
We'll have to get him a checkup. There's definitely something wrong with him.
However, taking the focus off that, McGillicuddy is your new UWF World Heavyweight Champion.
And that is the end of our show.
Alright. So, time to get real for a second. There's a lot going on right now. So we're happy to have come back during this time. We had a lot of fun doing this show.
Yeah, and finally, we're actually going to be doing weekly shows starting maybe this coming week? If we can get it set up. If not, then the following week.
So, with that, I'm Jonathan Ray.
I'm Joe Blade.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed for more content like this. This has been UWF Resurrection.
See ya!